Hi everyone, I'm Susan and this is my 23-week pregnancy update. Thank you so much for joining me for my 23-week pregnancy update. So this last week has been pretty good. Yeah, nothing really to report. But actually, one thing is that I've started to notice that my back is starting to get a little bit sore now. So every once in a while, I've been doing some different stretches, and I've also been looking into more stretches that can really kind of prevent that soreness or sort of correct the soreness as we go along with this pregnancy. It really hasn't been that bad, but I just want to make sure I am getting on top of the sore back situation because I do plan on working for another 2.5 months probably. So I want to make sure that physically I can get through the days. So at work, our busy season is coming right away in the next couple weeks. We've actually been really slow for almost 6 months now. It's been super slow at work, and the busier it is, the more money I make. So I am really hoping that I can make it through the busy season at work, like pain-free, and just be able to enjoy myself at work, not be stressed out, not be in pain, and just make a lot of money before we have this baby. And besides work being slow, work has been going pretty good. I am a server in a restaurant, so I'm on my feet the entire time that I'm at work. But because we have been slow, I've been working shorter hours, and I find on the days that I do work sort of a full shift that it can be pretty tiring. What I've been noticing the most of is, well, our restaurant has basically 4 stories to it. So the very top floor I barely ever go on. It's where the manager's office is. The second floor from the top is sort of the staff area, and the next floor is the main level, so that's where the kitchen and the restaurant is, and then the lower floor is where the lounge is. So I work in the lounge a lot, so I do go between 2 floors quite a bit, sometimes go between 3 floors. And so the main thing that I've noticed is when I'm walking upstairs, because I used to have a little bit of a bounce in my step when I would run up the stairs, but now I just go up the stairs very slowly. It's like gravity is working against me now. I don't physically feel like I've gained a lot of weight. I just don't notice it. I'm sure I have gained a lot of weight, but I just don't notice it. But when I'm walking up the stairs, my feet and my legs just feel so much heavier. That's when I really feel the weight, and I really feel the pressure of working those longer shifts and going up and down stairs. So when it comes to our baby at 23 weeks, she should be 1¼ pounds, about that, and she should be just over 1 foot tall. So from last week, she hasn't really gained too much, but a little bit, slowly growing. She's moving around lots. I'm feeling it more and more. Before it was mainly, I felt it at night and in the morning, and now I'm starting to feel it throughout the day as well a little bit. And honestly, what it feels like now is, if you ever get really strong muscle twitches in your legs, which I do, that's pretty much exactly what it feels like. It feels like there's just really strong muscle twitches going on in my lower abdomen. So our baby should be able to hear pretty clearly by now. So my voice is obviously the loudest thing that she can hear because it's sort of vibrating throughout my whole body. So I have been trying to be more conscious and taking more time to play music in the house. So I'm listening to music as well as me singing and as well as me talking. Talking during pregnancy can be an awesome for the baby because she is actually starting to learn my language. So when babies are in the womb, they are hearing our patterns of speech, even if they can't clearly make out the exact sounds of the words. They're hearing the patterns of speech, so they are actually learning our language, whatever your native language might be that you're speaking all the time. They're learning those languages before they are even born. So I believe that the more that I speak and the more that I sing and even the more music that I play around me, I feel like that is going to benefit her. So another thing that our baby can do right now is taste. So all of the food that I'm eating sort of infuses the amniotic fluid with its flavor, and then the baby is obviously swallowing this amniotic fluid to practice with her, like with breastfeeding, eating later on in life. So she is tasting all the flavors through the amniotic fluid. And they kind of say, I don't know if it's exactly proven, but they say that, you know, the more variety of foods you eat, then your baby's getting used to tasting those flavors before she's even born. So it might encourage her to eat a variety of foods after she's born, when she starts eating food. So my husband Vince, his family is Southeast Asian, so he really wants me to eat more sort of spicy Asian food in order to, so that our baby will enjoy those foods when she is born, because he really wants her to be able to enjoy the same flavors that he grew up on. And I really do enjoy spicy food, so that's definitely not an issue there at all. But I haven't been eating as much Asian food or the sort of food that we used to eat before I was pregnant, because a lot of it has such just like really complex flavors. And since I've been pregnant, I definitely don't like garlic at all. I don't really like onions, and complex flavors I can maybe sometimes do, but most of the time all I really want is just very simple flavors, like just salad or just toast with butter or just egg, like just really simple things, no sort of mixtures of flavors. But with his family's cooking, like his family is a mix of Thai, Cambodian, and Laos, as well as Chinese. So yeah, when they cook, it's really complex flavors. But honestly, Southeast Asian food is delicious anyway, so even if I don't eat it right now, I'm sure our baby is gonna enjoy it once she is old enough to start eating food. So there is one more very cool thing that I have noticed this week, and I want all of you pet owners, all of you dog owners, let me know if you've experienced the same thing, because I don't know if it's just in my head right now or if it's actually happening. But this week I really started to notice that our dog Belle is getting really close with my belly, so where the baby is. Every night now, Belle wants to sleep right by my belly, whether she's facing it or facing away from it, whether she has her paws on it or her head on it. It just seems like she wants to be really close to my belly all the time. So I don't know if this is just in my head, because, you know, Belle does sleep beside me a lot anyways, but it seemed like she was sleeping more at the foot of the bed, and now all of a sudden this week she's moved up to like just sleeping right on my belly, even putting her head on it sometimes. So all of you dog owners that have been pregnant before with your dogs with you, have you sort of experienced anything like this? So in my mind, what I'm thinking is that Belle has a sense now, a clear understanding that there is a baby inside of me, and that she is sort of connecting with that baby. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think about this sort of thing, if that is possible. Obviously, dogs can smell cancer in people, so she can obviously probably smell that there's a baby inside of me. But do you feel like there could be some sort of bonding type of connection that the dog is actually developing with my baby before it's even born? Because that's kind of what's going on in my head, is that she's starting to bond with the baby right now. But like I said, maybe it's just all in my head. So guys, that is the end of my 23-week pregnancy update. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for tuning in every week. I love making these videos for you guys. Please comment down below with anything. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know how your pregnancies are going, and I will talk to you again very soon. Thanks. Bye.
It's so easy right now to tell you that you're the one for me. I've been thinking a long time, maybe we could rewrite our history. So come with me and we'll take on the world. There's nothing that you and I won't see. It's so easy to tell you, baby, you're the one for me.